Gamma Star 17 just subscribed. 2 years, where's my new sub badge?
You know what, Gamma? You're my first. You're my first 2-year sub, so I'll need to make a new badge. Shoot, where do I go from here? I'll think of something. I'll definitely think of something. Also, hello. I was hoping that he wouldn't sub right now, but he did, so I'm talking right now. Anyways, transform! Hey everybody, MaskedMetaKnight4. Welcome to stream number 365, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, baby! Let me turn off the music for the best game ever made. Last time, we continued case number 3, and we learned quite a bit more info about Jack Hammer's death, and that he didn't die in Studio 1. He died in Studio 2, and a lot of people were in Studio 2, so we're here to find out who has done it. So that's the game plan for today. Also, hopefully you're all doing well this Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. I actually know what day it is. It is Wednesday. Okay, I believe I saved via file 3. That's my latest save. Yeah. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, I'm sorry you missed it. But Maya! So, a lot of yesterday's stream, Mia came in to save our butts. So Maya's been missing in action, but she back! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. Yes, let's speed up the process of people's lives at stake. That's a great idea. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. We've got these Superman 64 rings we must jump through. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? You know, I like how they mention the producer and the director, but there's also other big shots who were there too. We can't rule them out either, because they never got mentioned at all. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here, so no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to Will Powers. Oh, yeah, let's go talk to him, actually. Let's move to the detention center first. See what he has to say. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really woed him in there. Hey, can you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left? Let's make it count. It's just those two since their only alibi got blasted in court. That's true. Now, there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha! I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Matt, why do I have the need to blow my nose? I'll be right back. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I'll be right back. There's luckily tissue paper in the next room. Alright, I'm back. Wowed? Whoa! Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at the Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and... And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Rumors? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a miner, straight to video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. And everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Beck and call? Did they just reference Mighty Number 9? Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. Can't imagine him being her beck and call, though. Can't imagine him jumping. I can't imagine him jumping either, to be quite honest. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Do we got a lead, boys? Alright, to the studio main gate! Of course you're here! The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Phew, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her! So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. So he's a simp! That's what you're saying. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Simp. Huh? Why would anybody like to be treated like dirt? Maya. Let's keep her away from the internet, okay, guys? Let's keep her away from the internet. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? It makes a lot of sense, actually. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You dragged a star down from the sky and stomp on it. Call him a criminal? A thief? I won't forget that. Yo, she's pissed. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costumes so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It was impossible. Yikes. Let's go to the employee area first. We're gonna see the kid here. I guess you're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No! Don't touch it! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Maybe Maya will find out after the time skip, I assume. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Is he looking for sleeping pills? So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the present. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. So Hammer did... Okay. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should just pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth's out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal! Wow, the fury of Edgeworth! Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles... Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about it. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Yeah, you missed Kid Icarus. I apologize, but the VOD is up though, because I started up a new stream, so... Just keep that in mind. Alright. Is there anything we can present him? Not really. Let's see what happens if we present the bottle. Detective, about that bottle. Oh, that? Talk about embarrassing, pal. Can't believe I missed that on my first sweep for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth. It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility. Oh, blush. Alright, let's move to the dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Ken Pender's at it again! I'm sorry. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Oh, snap. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. Motive time? She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Is that trailer part of the set, then? Well, what do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? No, Mia's crying again! The blackmail. Yo, there's always a blackmail, man. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. I don't know, kids of this generation, when stuff doesn't go their way, they wild and they'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true! The program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure! They'll be all over TikTok! Nick, say something! Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What? Oh, I think I show him the path of glory. And this is? A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just for some adults could save face. F them kids. Yo, I didn't know Shad took over Gav's account. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what is it that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? Yo, thanks for the host, hipster. I appreciate it, man. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Oh, why didn't he make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright, we have a mission! To go see... Wait, Miss Vasquez, right? Alright. I have to go find her. Studio main gate. Why are you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Yeah, everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Social distancing! Yeah. This old thought. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go, chat. Who told? Who do you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked. That's her name? I don't think we ever got her name until now. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Wait for snappers! You're enough dirt on someone's past like that? And recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I do. Oh, sorry, that's Phoenix talking. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim the Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof the Hammer stole Powers' costume, I do have proof, actually. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can't prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I bet Powers put it in there himself! Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put pills in this. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. And before he accidentally killed that one woman's husband or something. Oof. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She had ties to the MAFIA. Oh, bro! She's muff! She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. How does this not make her the Primes? I know, right? Here, take this! A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. That's a terrible way to die, jeez. but how'd you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. Mafia. Mafia votes. I understand. 5 years ago photo added to the court record. Alright. Now then, since we know who clearly is scum here, let's go outside Studio 1. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? That's a good question. So let's go to Studio 2. We can't go inside Studio 1 anymore because we gave the card key to Miss Oldbag! Oh, look who it is. Look who it is! Hey, Nick! It's Miss Vasquez! Hello? Hello? Hi, H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Alright, first let's start with Director Manella, and then we'll slowly work our way up to put on the pressure. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Bro! Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick! She did it! She's the killer! My fake blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it! Oh dear. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Yo, she made Mara cry! Let's catch these hands. Is there anything to present to her? I don't know if there is. Like, should I save this for, like, the court? Or maybe I'll show it to her now. You know what? Let's play it safe. We're gonna save scum. We're gonna save on to file 4. Present the photo? Okay, let's do it. What's the worst you can do? Shoot me? Take that! She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? I will... Oldbag. Old? She means a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick! Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gone stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick! She went inside the trailer! She's about to stab us in there. You came. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why is he so eager to talk all of a sudden? Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from the rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And I think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can he prove it? Just think. Would you have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard. Believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out in his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises. Yo, Miss Oldbag threw hands on that man! Yo, first Vasquez, like, sent the MAFIA after him, and then this Oldbag beat him up? Jeez. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is a negative. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it. Oh, bro! Bro! Bro, we gotta leave! We gotta leave! We gotta leave! What? This is valuable evidence! Boys? Bro! The Mafia's here! The Mafia is here! Yo, it's the end, boys. Yo, Para! Shoot them all! Yo, we need the Para right now! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss. Bro, we're actually gonna get a jump on the Mafia. This is Mafia GG all over again. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Yeah, we're gonna delete it, boys. No! Bro, I knew we should have went in the trailer. Hold it right there! Yo! I heard everything. Yo, the Para's here, guys. Yo, the Para has like 5 different guns. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the present with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in the court. I'll be looking forward to it. Bro! Your bodyguard came through. Remember you asked what the worst that could happen was? Yeah, us getting murdered. I actually wasn't expecting that. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe! Thank you! I was really scared. Yo, Vasquez made Maya cry. How dare you make the waifu cry? We're gonna kill you in court tomorrow. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just do my job. Detective Gumshoe! Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez? To be continued. Gumshoe really was the MVP there. Bro, she brought her Mafia squad and everything. Oh, man. We're gonna save... So we're gonna use file 4 and 5 today. So we're gonna use file 4 for before the trial, and we're gonna save file 5 for during the trial, in case we need to backtrack. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. No, we got to the courtroom pretty early this time around. I know the previous time we had to look for evidence. We were there for a while. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Gumshoe may not be the brightest bulb, but he shows up when it matters. Exactly. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Bro, she's smoking! Inside the building! Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer from Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer of Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. No! Yo, Edgeworth's getting bodied already. Well, very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. You know, I don't want to see her with her pants down. Like, at all. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. You know, Edgeworth's probably malding because he's been getting bodied by Phoenix Wright. Because you have to remember, he had the 0 streak where he never lost, and then we come out of nowhere and beat him last during case 2. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court record. Manella uses van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting and the trailer. Wasn't this like 5 years ago? What do you mean by 5 years ago? The photo that we have, this photo right here was taken 5 years ago. What she's talking about is what happened a few days ago. So this is a completely different incident back when Jack Hammer is still alive. I see! Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination! This is your final battle, Nick! Let's do it! The timeline of the first game is 2016. Oh, that's what you meant! Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, 2016. Enter the trailer. A little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this tense, terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony, Mr. Wright. The same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please, stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 9 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me to the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 50-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. You know, you irritate me! Yeah, Mr. Wright! Oops! It was a 50-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. We went from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. that day. I know. One thing I really wish is that they use military time. I personally love military time. So you don't have the confusion of 9 to 5 and stuff like that. I know usually when people say 9 to 5, you assume 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's just me. Okay, let's look at our evidence real quick. See, I don't know if we have evidence going on here, because steak plate... Oh, my stream was delayed? Oh, I see. Oh, I said 9? Ooh, might be. Found in the employee area. Unaided traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Did I forget to get evidence? I wonder. How do I prove... Wait, okay, so... Do they let you... I have no idea. We're about to find out. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 50-minute break. The front of the trailer. Okay, so Studio 1, after the meeting in the trailer. This is found in the employee area, so this means nothing to us. Sal and her, yeah. Found on a table. Were they both poisoned? They went to Studio 1 in the van, right? But isn't the van still at, Studio 2? I don't know if they brought it back, though. I'm gonna try this. If I'm wrong, then we'll try and figure another lead. Oh, no. Only Sal. Had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that that steak. Is there proof that she didn't eat it? I need to think outside the box. Proof that she didn't eat that steak. 2:30. There's only one plate of steak. Yeah, but do I have the evidence with me, though? It's the real question. There's only one plate. Oh! Actually, you make a good point. But this was found in the employee area, right? Because this is Will Powers' plate. Maybe if I show her my badge. Okay, let me look at the time frames, right? 2:15 to 4. Okay. 12 sharp, ended at 4. Did they bring their food with them? Okay, wait, there was a big rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Sleeping pills. But what good would sleeping pills be in this moment, though? Because we've already established that Jack Hammer had the sleeping pill bottle. Sal and I ate the T-bone steaks on the table. I think a steak. We'll try the steak. We have an HP bar for a reason. You have an HP bar for a reason. Let's try it. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone had been left behind. Mr. Wright, do I need to remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates! The plates were bare! Yeah, see, this is what I was trying to get to. I guess I had to think outside the box a little bit. Ms. Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how! You ate the bone too! Boneless pizza. No, you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like the incinerator. What? Why would she do that? Why would she throw her steak in the incinerator?
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. I'll dispose the evidence, right?
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor? As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands!
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick! Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? So I do remember that the murder weapon, quote-unquote murder weapon, a break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Duct tape won't save your spear. You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulties in that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the steel samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. See, the question is, do we talk about that the samurai spear was broken, right? So nobody could have used it. I think we're gonna go for a samurai spear. If I'm wrong, then we're gonna go in the photo next. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady! It was you, Miss Old Bag! She fixed it with duct tape! Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a fake costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
No!
Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell me what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can't tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon.
Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. I'm a Super Saiyan. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Ah! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago! Though whether she did it on purpose or accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Strange, isn't it? Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carry the body to Studio 1? And returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
Yeah, I was thinking of the van too. I bet she can move it? No, she had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body! No! Interesting, let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright? Please, show us how she carried the body.
Man, I gotta explain this to everybody. Miss Vasquez, you carry the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! Ah! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Wow, this case just turned into a rock slide of evidence, pretty much. He used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Ah! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Okay, this one I actually don't know. See, I want to say... Don't tell me, chat, but I want to say... Okay, we're gonna save in 5. Part of me wants to say yes. Wasn't he passed out? I don't remember if he was passed out. Part of me wants to say yes because he's a simp. The game kept telling us how much of a simp he is. That he'll literally be a yes man for anything. So... he obviously didn't help kill him. But I could totally see him helping. So I'm gonna say of course he was. If we get penalized, then oh well. Of course Salmonella has to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez? Shall I continue? Pun name. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So, what happens next? Don't question mark me, IRL! Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... These Vasquez! So it was you! You killed Jack Hammer! Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course it was as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. There's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
I'd like you to testify again!
Testify? Again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright? Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! They come so far only to fail. Wait, no, we don't auto-lose. As it seems, there are no further questions.
I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
me! Very well.
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Hey, yo, Edward teaming up with us? Let's go. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Yo, is this... character development? From Edgeworth? Let's go. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it! He did it! I'm tired of these thoughts!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're so close! Real close! She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her! We're about to reach out for the truth, baby. Persona! Wait, wrong franchise. Alright, we're gonna press her immediately. Frame 1. Oh, I don't care what you say! Hold it! Hold it! What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with someone else's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? Bro, you should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony.
Can we get Izanagi to just stab her? Nothing of value will be lost. Steel Samurai's cancelled anyway. We don't need her. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and the one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers didn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting that location. No one noticed he was... Bro! What on earth?
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "Who did it?" Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by a security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I could use. I'll ask to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. Bro! Not everything the law applies for everyone, not because you're the producer or director. I don't even remember what you are. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. It is kind of against the law. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot of writing on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone that they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Good point. Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was the murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess.
Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Yo, Edgar's doing our job for us. Let's go. Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have to know that about the murder before going to Studio One. Nani?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What have you just said? What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to the defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by the statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edward is helping me. Yo, the team battle, the homie stock. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? Oh, now you know how it feels, Ms. Vasquez. Being at the bottom and not the top all the time. Well, the odds are stacked against you here. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. She done goofed. Because, remember, when Hammer got... Wait, Hammer didn't even get injured. It was, what's his name? Will Powers got injured, and only 4 people were there. So I don't know what she's talking about. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been for wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him! I was with Sal and Oldbag, security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. I think I already pressed around this already. Let's back off. I better leave this one be. I'm sure she'd see through anything I had to throw at her anyway. The assistant was there too, only Powers was up. Okay, so we've already seen this. Okay, so let's go back. I don't know what type of evidence to prove here at this moment. Okay. Powers, dragon, one leg. I think it's this photo. I'm gonna check all my evidence real quick. Yeah, I think it's this photo right here where we use it. If it's not this, I'm in shambles, basically. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers! What?
But Mr. Wright, explain yourself!
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer! Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Hal who told me. That's right. He must have gone to run. I think not. Mr. Manello was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez? You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammond limping with your own eyes!
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And what is he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Ms. Vasquez? You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping! And Mr. Hammer was in a Steel Samurai suit. That's why you're confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning! Please arrest her! There's no way she can defend this!
Order! Order! I will have order!
Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? I don't know, maybe because they're killers? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive.
Even though we all know in this courtroom she killed him,
why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Was the defense have anything to say on that matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Autopsy, photo, guide map, spear, monkey head, path to glory, to the kid, also to the kid. See, I don't think this can work because having dirt on Hammer means she can underpay him. So we have to prove that she somehow underpaid him. But I think this is one of those situations where we say we have no evidence because we literally don't. Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitted defeat. You got away! But what proof can I possibly have? I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one. Ugh. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Oh no, bro! I don't have evidence. I can't save either. Oh no! The 5-year-old photo, right? I think that's like the best lead I have. Yeah, it has to be the photo. This is my proof.
This is the photo from before!
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of at his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, this case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Oh yeah, I saw your MAFIA, alright.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
Well, what's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
No! What?
What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. So you did it. So much deads and do's. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. No plot twist, please.
Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez!
What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please. Please don't die. Please. That's unfortunate. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
I thank you, Your Honor. Or think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant Mr. Will Powers not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
October 20th, 1:12 p.m. Ah, we did it. We did it. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Yeah, Will Powers got thrown under the bus. 2 people were willing to frame him. It's kind of messed up. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Do we have evidence? The 5-year-old photo? Is that it? The book. Okay, that's my second guess. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was a Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
But thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP!
Oh? Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Say something right. I'm not good at small talk.
Huh?
What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
And, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar!
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? You only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Well, dang, bro. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What friends? As if! They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so, the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Paw guys, Barney's back. Oh, that's not Barney.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay?
Bra's waifu bait.
We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead?
Really? Pink old Peach? Oh, bro, I hate it now.
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real world Powers. Bro, pink old Peach. Oh, now I hate it. Now I hate it. Alright, do you guys want me to keep going, or should we stop here? Because I can stream for another hour. Up to you guys. Up to you. Go? You guys want to keep going? Finish the fight? Alright, let's do it. Let's save an episode, or file 6. We'll start saving on 6 and 7 now. Episode 4, baby! I wonder if all of these trials are murders. I wonder if, like, some of them aren't murders. But they're probably all murders. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. Yo, thanks for the host, Iron Pika.
can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my... You know what? I would never go on a boat in the middle of a lake with a random... There it is. Oh no. Oh no. Edgeworth! Oh no. Oh no. Hey Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the Russian spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for Russian spring waters.
Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. You know, this reminded me of a Sonic Boom episode. I don't know why not Sonic Boom, Sonic Underground episode. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Oh, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again! The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside of the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Ah, snap. Here we go again. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath the waterfall. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get moving! Let's go to the detention center first. It's Christmas! You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we? Guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! Did he leave? Hey, Edgeworth, come back! He did. That's funny. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. I don't know, Maya. If anybody got arrested for murder, I don't think they would ever be in a good mood. Unless they're, you know, cuckoo crazy in the head. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a very good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. It's a trap! Laughing, he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, if we don't have so much free time, we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. Yo, he read us. I hoped you wouldn't come.
I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. I am curious about that. When is Phoenix Wright gonna lose? Or are we gonna have that perfect streak, baby? You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick! He's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who always has to get angry? No, joke's on him. We have EXP share. We'll get experience soon enough. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake's a long way from your offices in the courthouse. Why are you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth! You didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Phoenix does eventually lose, but all of his losses are technically not his fault. Of course. So we only have our badge, so might as well just dip. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park. This is where it happened! Yeah, Gourd Lake's in the middle of this park. I could see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't it Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal! There's enough of us here. Anyone find anything? So sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir! There weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Shut up! Yes, you try saying that again, I'll kill you! I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Puh. Ah!
Eek!
Hey, you're the hairy guy, Hairy Butts!
Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? You haven't seen Larry in a while, actually.
Yes, what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Huh? Well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink cloud's lawyer.
Head in the... Huh?
Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight.
15 minutes after midnight. 15 minutes after midnight. Because I know time's very important in this game. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In the boat, there were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh wait, sorry, that was mine. And the shooter is Mr. Edgeworth!
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness? There's always a witness. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if it's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right! Who cares what the witness says?
I care!
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do! But police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all that help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
Yo, poor Gumshoe.
Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't gotten one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case.
Well, why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, you got a job to do. How about Mr. Edgeworth? Prove that badge you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Don't worry, Edgeworth, or Gumshoe, we got you. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. Of course they saw everything. And you know what's gonna happen, guys? They're gonna show up to court, and then they're gonna lie for 12 minutes. 14 different testimonies. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on that lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Okay, so it was Christmas Eve, and somebody got shot 15 minutes after midnight. Someone keep that in mind. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking these out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Alright, let's get moving. Can we not go anywhere else? Guess not. We'll go back to the detention center then. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boys. What do we do from here? Move. Talk. We talked already. Oh, examine. I'm a fool. Okay, let's examine. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall! Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry that effect has that effect on some people. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves trees. Oh yeah, I guess it says the exact same thing. Can we not look at anything else? Okay, so we talked to him already. And he won't talk to us either. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Huh. Okay, let's go back to our office. Maybe you can inspect there. I doubt there's anything here. Difficult looking legal books standing in a formidable row. They mock me. Wait, actually, let me go back. Is there a way to slide? Let me go back to the Gourd Lake entrance. There's no L button prompt. I'm stumped. So we said it. We've already talked about everything. And Edgeworth doesn't want to talk to us. I'm stumped about this. Yeah, me too. So I already examined the trees. Yeah, the same dialogue. We must be overlooking something. So we can only go to the detention center and Wright & Co. law offices from here. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking about what I'm standing underneath. I'd go talk to Edgeworth again. You didn't want to say anything. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Yeah, we've seen this already. The murder... Why are you down there? I wanted to see Gordy. Hey, look at my badge! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. Oh, we're getting somewhere. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. Yes, okay, finally, we're getting somewhere. Did you do it, Edgeworth? Is it really hard to ask me that? This is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. But why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else. But Nick... Bro, he's gone! He won't even talk to us anymore! Oh boy, gone. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent! I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal! You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over! Nick? I'm not so sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir!
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there's a call from the president. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Autopsy report? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. You haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually. Say, if you get the time, drop by the present. You can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the present. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe! What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah? You don't have to think about not giving you information. Right! Now let's get investigating!
Alright, let's go tamper with evidence, Pog!
Gore Lake Public Beach. Samurai dogs. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake! Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand! Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please! Anything for you, Maya! Wait, I have no money. I bet they're great! With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. Ah, they're into that pink gold peach. Ah, I shake my head. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Okay, let's start examining. Wow, Gourd Lake's really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I'm sure it's because the lake looked like a gourd from view from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. That's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Huh? I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right exit. Okay. I'll try and keep that in mind for the future, I guess. The trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat it on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. She had a samurai dog. A lineup of... Oh. That was weird. Like, this one's a check mark, and this one does... Oh, never mind, it does. Huh? Someone left poppers here! You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick! There might be a clue. Let's take them. Hey, guys, evidence! Let's take it for us! Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. We're taking them, boys. I suppose they couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket! Yo, she knows Villager Neutral B! A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. A little half-baked. Yeah, same one. Okay. I think we examined everything. Nothing else looks out of place, so let's get moving! We could go to the woods or the boat rental shop. I think I'm gonna go to the boat rental shop first. Nick! What is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea! You bet! A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Okay. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder? I wonder. Nick! Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. Alright, to the woods! Alright. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Are they even here? Okay, there's a lot to examine here. There's trees. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick! What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. No camping! The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick the pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign says no setting tents or fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Do you guys like camping? It depends on the camp, but then again, like, my favorite camping trip ever was in grade 8. But then again, like, the building was more like a hotel and less of like a... It was awesome. But I guess in general, I'm not too fond of tents and camping in the wilderness. There's no Wi-Fi! This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by noise. Wow, cool! Let's try it out! Hi, I'm Nick! Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey! I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it! Bro, she's attacking it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Please don't be another thought. I'm begging you. I am begging you. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it won't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking sending off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Meta, you should remember her. This case is in the anime. I do remember her. I know who she is. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Now let me just tell you, just because it might be dumb, don't mean we all are. I don't know, lady. A lot of people in this game so far have been pretty dumb. And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, well, no. Rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out if y'all are just gonna say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stir all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay you later. I'm really sorry. Yo, seeing Maya sad makes me sad. How dare you? What happened? What? Can't you see him changing the film on my camera here? Someone. I'm not naming any names. But someone's used up a whole roll! Sorry. That didn't work. Wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Okay, yeah. Okay, we need to get her attention. We've literally got nothing. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one on the lawsuits over me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know, I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool! Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard! Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never mind you, honey. I can talk Yank if you... What? Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. We all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Alright, let's get cracking. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Aha! Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a researcher at the university, Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? Alright, here's where we scum hunt, boys. I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. A genuine Solingen. I've never seen that word before. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck into the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! Lotta's camera added to the court record. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. So, that camera's facing the lake and reacts to loud noises. Somebody got shot at the lake. Guess we have no reason to talk to her anymore, so let's head back. Let's go back to the boat rental shop. Maybe something will happen. Nope. Okay. So let's go see Detective Gumshoe. For a second, I thought that creature in the back was a Squirtle. I don't know why. That looks nothing like a Squirtle. Looks like Detective Gumshoe was in here. Something wrong, miss? Turn yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No! None of those things! We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? F. F is all I can really say. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama can see you. You know she'd be crying. What? A break and spit it out, you low-life scum. What on earth? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? I see, so these people are incompetent. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Nah, potentially. I don't see anything else. Okay, yeah, I read that. Okay. Where to now? Do we go back to see... Edgy boy? No, that boy, he screened us. He ain't coming back. Uh-oh. Now what? Now what? What do we do? Not much evidence. I can't go in the boat rental shop. I am once again stumped. Pretty sure he checked this. Yeah. Can I go in the door? small boat rental shop. I don't think there's anything to do here. I can't slide either.
Is Yava's meeting yet?
No. How are we gonna pass the time then? Because Edgeworth won't come out. Let me save, we've been through a lot. So there's something I'm overlooking. So we have our attorney badge, and we have our camera. So if we go back to Wright and Co. law offices, there's nothing to do here. We've already talked and all that. So we're gonna go to the Gore Lake entrance again. I don't think there's anything we could do here in particular. So we go to the public beach. And I still don't think there's anything we could do here. I'm gonna check the sign again. And then there's the woods. We're ready to examine this camera. We can't even examine the lake. Then again, we already have in another title screen. Maybe if we examine stuff while she's here. Okay, so we've been everywhere. Let's go back to the boat rental shop, even though I feel like we've done everything here already. Because we can't go in there. Because they're closed. What's there left to do? I am stumped. Edgy boy, come out! Stop hiding, stop camping, you coward! Can he come out now? I don't even think I can present anything here. You know what? I have an idea, actually. I have an idea. If this idea doesn't work, I have no idea. I said idea so many times in that sentence. Let's move. Let's go back to see Lotta. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep! Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, but don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Okay, finally, we're getting somewhere. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay, so that's a cue to go see Gumshoe. So that's one thing that that's good to know from now on. If I'm stumped, I just show everybody everything. Okay, nice. I guess Detective Gumshoe was still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished a meeting, for better or for worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edwards said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edwards is human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that he done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Hey, in the end, did you tell us about the meeting? Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and he really wants to help him. I'm sure he's got some reasons why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think it was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. You've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth's a man you can trust. You have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause one bullet shot to the chest, or to the heart. You know what's weird? From this autopsy report, based on all the other ones, the other ones just knew when he died. Except that stupid second trial. That second trial when he's like, oh, Mia died instantaneously. And then Edgeworth was like, he pulled out his Blue Eyes White Dragon. He's like, ha ha ha, here's where you messed up, Mr. Wright. She died almost instantaneously. And I was like, what the heck? That better not happen again. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. It's almost like the autopsy's vague for a reason. Okay, figured. Let's go see Edgeworth. It was a prank, bro. We're not gonna go see Edgeworth. We're gonna go see Lotta. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec, we got bingo! Bingo? My all-night camera took 2 pictures last night. 2 pictures. Hey! This is them. Take a look! Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, Seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I can't believe this! Oh my... What?! Are you serious? Of course! How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all try going to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later! Okay, BRB for like 1 minute. And I'm back. Well, wait, Lotta! What? Can y'all see I'm kind of busy? So tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I was born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. What? Lotta! Don't let it get to your skeevies in a bunch, friends. Today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone! Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Heart darn! She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Taken automatically on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Alright. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow. Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Look, Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I work in my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best. Well, I'm glad he moved on from his thoughty girlfriend that unfortunately died. Yeah, Kianse? Not another model, I hope. No, Kianse's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She brought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof! I think what you said just caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Well, why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they're kind of gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with that big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy! Get Gordy? So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to all hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow! Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney! That's like the totally opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Guys, I know what happened. Edgeworth picked up the gun and he tried to shoot Gordy, and he accidentally shot the other guy in the boat. Case closed. It's over. Let's go home. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we go into frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Oh. I wish I could have seen it! Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Let's grow up. To the entrance. Wait, actually, let's go to the boat shop while we're here. I lied. Never mind. We're leaving the boat shop. Detention center? Nope. Not a gumshoe in sight.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while.
Lot of heart. It has to be.
Uh-oh. Now what?
What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Can you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office that Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office?
Wait,
You mean Grossberg's office?
right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's get moving! Ahem! Oh, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see?
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Hmm? Oh yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see?
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth, what? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. Right, we can't talk about other people.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess you hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office.
I can't exactly claim it as stolen.
I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts.
Okay. Let's go back to the Criminal Affairs Department. Are you kidding me? They're still not done? Let me go back. Let me go back, actually. Let me go back. We weren't done with him. I left too early. I have to get used to showing him stuff. Oh wait, I can't really show him this though, right? Oh, I can.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer, here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Okay. Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Mr. Edgeworth won't let us, won't tell us anything. I guess we could look for clues down by the lake. Right. We'll go to the lake then. I don't know what other clues there would be here. Maybe, is there something we can show Larry? I doubt it, but I can check. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, this photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? I thought I was gonna get somewhere with that. Hey Larry, do you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... Really? Man. Try the camera. What's that? It's a camera. Take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know! Hey, you're forcing me out the bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, go show it to me then, jeez! I don't see anything new. I don't see anything new. Maybe talk to Grossberg a little bit more? Yeah, let's do it then. Let's move... I don't know my directions. I really don't know my directions. We're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to go here. And then we're supposed to go here. And then we're supposed to go... here. And then we go here.
My apologies. Okay. So this is the moment the crime took place, eh?
Yes.
You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. So this camera on the lake takes a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound?
That's what she said.
It just happened to be set up on the beach pointing out on the lake.
Yes, she said it was a photograph shooting stars.
Huh, shooting stars, explosions. What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of the witness of yours.
Yeah. I did get a reaction out of him. Oh! Okay, there's a new... Right, okay. Who is this Robert Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case? What case?
Yes, a DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Because case 2 had that. Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. A DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
Okay, so this guy was the lawyer of the suspect, but the suspect was innocent, so that guy won, right? And the police blame my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait! What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait! This is a photograph of my mother. Alright, we're getting somewhere, boys. We are getting somewhere.
He's done camping! What's this? I was hoping you'd get over my message for the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet.
Take that!
Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if I sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job.
So he does respect us, let's go.
I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. It's time, boys. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes.
You know, on the surface, this looks like a revenge case that Edgeworth... But I don't know. We'll have to see.
He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are
foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, the suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gore Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never What? So in 3 days that case will be just kaput. How convenient of the time frames, huh? 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. Oh, that's really weird though. What happened to the suspect? The only one that got off innocent. I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes. Will you? Of course we will! Yeah, well, so long ago they're going to close the case. No point if you can't convince anyone. I guess. I guess so. Who would have guessed this day would come? Not me. Yeah, who would have guessed this day would come? We are defending our rival in court. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Whoa! It's coming down. Phew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to be standing up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick! Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Let's get moving! What's going on here? Eek! Oh, what's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Said she came to talk to y'all after what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. Know what I hate? Know what I hate, guys? Literally, she said, when we talked to her first, I was stupid foggy out, and now she says she saw her. These people are all scum! Sorry, press the R button, rage. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she says she's going to enlarge the photo. She She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'll let us see who's who. She could do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one to testify tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancel. Hey guys, I witnessed murder. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm not gonna show up after. Man, I'm sick of these people. Cancellation. I'm afraid tomorrow's gonna be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. Got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's gonna ask for the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal! Go talk to him again for me, please! You have to convince him. You have to make him let him defend you, please! I know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're the one who could save Mr. Edgeworth! Have no fear, for I am here. Look what I got! Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal! Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go and eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later! I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Interesting. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Done! 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 And here, my friends, is where we're gonna end it. So next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we are starting in the courtroom. And we're about to throw hands with Lotta Hart. Because I know she's gonna be scum there. We gotta defend our defendant. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. So thank you all for watching and sayonara.